Hi, my name is Bobbie Mabe, and I am the Horticultural Therapist here at HopeWay. At HopeWay, horticultural therapy is an integrative therapy that is combined with other modalities to offer clients their best therapeutic outcomes. At home, you probably engage in horticultural therapy and just don't realize it. If you go for hikes in the woods, or you're mowing your lawn, or you're sitting in your beautiful new landscape, you're engaging in horticultural therapy. And all that means is that you're reaping the benefits of interacting with plants. And those benefits go from our mental health to our physical health, our social well-being, as well as financial health. Horticultural therapy really helps deal with symptoms of anxiety and depression, and it does that in many ways. Obviously, we're out here on a sunny day today, and our levels of vitamin D are critical for mental health. Low levels can lead to increased symptoms of depression. Another thing is having your hands in soil. There are healthy microbes in the soil that are absorbed through your skin and actually reduce the cortisol levels in our brain. Cortisol is the stress hormone. So just by digging in the dirt and absorbing those healthy microbes, you can increase your happiness basically and reduce your stress. When engaging in horticultural projects, you are also required to be very mindful. So when you're planting seeds, or you are weeding, or you're watering, you really have to pay attention to the task at hand. And that means that you can't ruminate on the past or be anxious about something that might be coming up in the future. So being mindful and being in the moment is really great for dealing with symptoms of depression and anxiety. Those are just some of the mental health benefits of horticultural therapy. There are a lot of physical benefits as well. Any of the gardening activities, especially the one today that we're going to go through, can be done with other people, friends, family, clubs, groups. It's a great way to get some social interaction. Now, this is a great activity for those of you who have never gardened. It's very easy, it's flexible, there's very little cost to it, and there's a big return on investment. So if you're into cooking, if you have ever purchased a little bit of rosemary in the store, you know you're paying about $4 for just a few pieces. Why not just grow that in your yard where you have access to it, as long as you keep your plant healthy? So all you need for this is a large container. This is one of my favorite containers. It's very lightweight plastic. This can be moved anywhere around your space. So if you have a balcony that gets some sun, this can be on your balcony. If you only have sun in your front yard and your HOA doesn't want structures, this might just pass their test. So this is available for about $12. You can fill it with about one large bag of organic potting soil, and that's about $6. And then you can choose your variety of plants. So today I have some that are very classic kind of things that we would use in a lot of our recipes. And I'm going to show you how to transplant. These are seedlings. You can start this from seed, but if you're new to gardening, it's much easier to start with a seedling that you can find at your local nursery or big box store. So the first thing you're going to do is select your plants. And I like to kind of plan out where my plants are going to go. You can do a little research on the plants you love and just kind of get to know them. Where are they going to need space? Will they lean over? Are they going to get big and tall? And then you can kind of plan out where you're going to put them. I know that mint will fall over the pot. Cilantro is going to get pretty tall. Basil a little bit less tall. So you'll plan that out. And once you have your plants planned, you'll go ahead and transplant your seedlings into the pot. You'll want to squeeze the bottom of your pot, turn your plant over, and take it out. Now you can see this is a great example of a plant that is somewhat root bound. So we have a lot of roots down here that are growing in the circle of the pot that it came from. You'll want to release those, and this way you're telling the plant that it can grow into its new space. So you want to give it that freedom. Loosen it up, just dig your hole, and you'll want the top of your plant to be at soil level as it was in the original container. And make sure you tuck it in nicely. We don't want a lot of air sitting around the root system of your plant, because if it stays wet in that space, it can rot the roots of your plant. So you want to make sure it's tucked in nicely so that it's stable. and has enough air but not too much so that that can become water space. You'll just continue that around your container until you have your herb garden. These plants are a little bit larger and they're pretty much ready to start harvesting a few leaves at a time. So like I said, this is a pretty easy and pretty quick activity so that you can start having fresh herbs right away. No more grocery store for those. I hope you enjoyed this project and I hope you'll engage in more horticultural therapy, get outside, enjoy nature, and reap the mental health benefits.